plan.
Okay.
With when Leah was here, the meal plan especially, and now when Jake Anthony's here, he's helped me especially. Like
Okay.
we're on like a very strict thing just to put weight on, especially with mass gainer and stuff like that.
Is 280 as big as you want to be, or you want to be bigger?
Right now the plan is my goal weight right now is 285.
Okay.
But I'm just hoping to keep going year by year and just gain as much muscle as possible, to be honest.
Are you playing Johnny's old spot basically, or
I play both Keith and Johnny's old
Okay.
spot because
sorry to put it that way. But
no,
Just so
it's
people
fine.
know,
It's
yeah.
fine. No, but they're very interchangeable. I
Okay.
feel like, and it's you basically just have to learn each one, and a lot of us are doing it. So I feel like it's just a good way to try to find my way onto the field.
You sat last year, or said you hadn't sat for a while. But was that all just to get bigger and grow into this position?
Yeah, last year was a great thing because especially learning new techniques.
Okay.
Especially interior from the outside. Being on scout team helped me a lot, going against the ones every day.
Okay.
And then when Keith went down last year, I was able to travel and get that experience. I
Okay.
traveled about
Sure.
2 games. So just getting both perspectives is great, and now I feel like it's made me a better player overall.
Getting to watch those two guys play at such a high level, and obviously Johnny's gone undrafted. He's in the NFL. I mean, how invaluable was that for you?
It was huge.
Okay.
Like all last year, even when I was on the scout team, like they were helping me every day. Like
Okay.
I'd sit down with Johnny and Keith and we'd watch film, and they just teach me new techniques. Like especially in the walkthrough, like Johnny would watch film and then he'd show me a new technique the
Okay.
next day. So like it was just a blessing to have them in the room, and especially now with T-Ron Briggs, I feel
Right.
like they're two great guys to look up to, and they've just been great leaders for us, and I feel like it's going to be great with them in
A
there.
lot of old dudes on that unit, other than you. I mean, a lot of older guys. Does that help also?
It helps a lot,
Okay.
actually, especially with guys like me, Brian Biggs,
Right.
Jeremiah Warren.
Right.
I feel like they just help us a lot.
Okay.
And then especially with guys like Angela McCullum, Eddie Turk, and we're just helping them out as much as we can. So it's kind of like a ladder.
Okay.
And we're all just working together to try to be the best group we can be.
What's the goal for you this year? What do you want to be doing? You want to be helping, right? But
Yeah.
tell me, what's the priority or main goal for you?
I'm just trying to help the team as much as I
whatever
can.
thanks.
Yeah, like I mean, if it's on the field, if it's doing whatever, like I'd love to be on the field, and at the end of the day, whatever helps the team, I'm there to do it.
The scout team last year against the line you guys had, I assume working against guard mostly, or working the guard?
We're working both guard and tackle,
Okay,
especially
so-
from the 4
So that's a pretty good group to try to
Yeah.
compete against, right?
especially against Isaiah.
Right,
and
I was gonna say,
Julian.
yeah.
And I feel like going against those ones every day really improved my game a lot.
Your name we've heard pop up more and more over those training camps. Like, what do you feel like you've grown the most from even spring? But I mean, take it back as far as you want.
I feel like especially the weight's helping a lot. I mean, just helping me do my best interior and just like working on hand placement and strength, especially with Coach Tank and putting on muscle. And then my footwork, I feel like I've just been continuously working on that, and Coach Jamo's been stressing it a lot, so I'm trying to focus on that a lot more too. So
Say you're 280 now?
Yeah,
ballpark?
280,
What were you
ballpark.
when you showed up here?
I was around like 250, 255-ish. And it was actually funny because my junior year, when I first started getting recruited, I was 205. And then I ended up putting on 40 pounds within that off season, and I was 245. And then I got here, I was like 255, and now I'm 280. So I'm just gradually increasing, hopefully. So I'm just trying to make myself better and just put myself in a better frame to play the game.
Was there something they saw in you that made them think this will work for you? What did they tell you? What was the motivation for them to say, let's try this back?
Oh, like D-line?
Yeah, D-line.
I mean, they like my length a lot.
Okay, sure.
And especially my frame. Like, I wasn't really filled out all the way, and I'm still not. I feel like I could do even better with that. But,
Okay.
I mean, they just – I don't really know. I can't read their minds, but
Right.
I'm just hoping they saw some potential there.
You were a guy who fluctuated a little bit. Was he going to be an outside linebacker? Is he going to be a D lineman? So why do you feel like this position? Obviously, the weight helps. So
Yeah.
why do you feel like this position suits you?
I think, like I said before, the length that I have, especially my arm length, and I just feel like, especially with my footwork and being able to hold gaps now, like I feel like it's just a great spot to be in, especially with Coach JMO. He's a great coach, and he's just helping us out every day.
As you started tacking on that weight, did you think like, yeah, all right, I'm probably gonna? Because you started as an outside linebacker.
Yeah,
right?
well, that only lasted like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Did you think like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be down?
As soon as I got here and I saw Mason Moragan was like 235, 240, I was like, yeah, I could see the switch coming soon. But at the same time, I'm just following what Coach B says, and I know he's going to do a great job with whatever he does.
What's it like to put on that kind of weight? I mean, you're only 3 years removed from being 205, right?
Yeah.
So like, what's it like to put that on? How do you do it in a way that isn't detrimental?
I feel like the strength staff helps me especially with that, and having nutritionist Jake, he's great. And at the start when I didn't have that, it was just 4 PB&Js a day, and I was
Still doing that or not?
No, I can't eat a PB&J till this day because of that. But
Grape or strawberry?
grape all day.
Yep.
Dude, it's the only right answer. And then now. Especially with like the meals we have here, getting that protein in, and all the carbs that I'm working off during practice. I mean, it's just great to help me fill in my body.
If you bring it back to high school